Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a solo overnight camp here tonight. I scoped this place out about a week ago. While I was here, I cleared off all the low branches. They're all dead anyways. Not getting sunlight down here. Tops of the trees are still green, but sacrificed everything else. So I cleared it out so I can get my tarp in here. Gonna build a little fire pit, make a fire, cook some steak. Yeah, have a good time out here. It's gonna be good. First things first, so I'm gonna clear all the ground of all the dead pine needles because they're just a fire hazard. And it's pretty tightly knit in here, so gotta take all the necessary precautions, right? So yeah, let's get to clearing off this ground. Alrighty, ground's all cleared off. Time to set up my tarp. I'm using a steel nylon tarp, 10 by 10 by AquaQuest. I'm gonna do a plow point configuration tonight. Not worried about rain or nothing, and I have a ground sheet I can use. Alrighty, this is the tarp I'm using. AquaQuest 10 by 10. It's a little heavy, but for an overnighter like this, I don't mind carrying the extra weight because it's durable. So we'll set that up, and yeah, I'll show you the pitch I'm using and walk you through it. Alrighty, so instead of doing a taut line to hang the one corner of my tarp up, just got a short piece of paracord. I've put an overhand knot to make a loop on the one side with a carabiner. So overhand knot, it's just fold it a bit, do a simple around itself, loop it, pull it through. With two of them, it gives you a loop to tie off to. I'll wrap that around the tree, attach it to the one corner of my tarp. So we'll do that now. Flip the carabiner through both loops. Pull the one corner of my tarp up and just clip it on there. Now what we'll do is we'll pull the far corner out and we will peg that off. Alrighty, and then you peg each of the other corners off on an angle, and that's your plow point. Alright, so got the tarp set up, tied off to the tree, the other three corners, one there, one in the back, one over there, makes it kind of a diamond shape. Lots of room under there. Not gonna rain tonight, so not too worried. So now I'm gonna set up my ground sheet, sleeping bag, let that fluff up because I got it down -7. Overkill, but we're sleeping comfy tonight. Got this thermal sheet that I'm going to be using as my ground sheet because with the plow point you can't use the tarp itself as a ground sheet. And we'll just set this up down here, a little extra warmth too. And I have got my thermarest. This is just a really thin one, but I'm not too worried because the ground here is very flat. I did forget my camp pillow though, which kind of sucks, but if it's not too cold, I'll just wrap up my coat or my sweater and use that as a pillow. Come on. Blow this up. So yeah, I'm 6'4", and this is not a long version of the sleeping mat. So I hang off this just like I hang off my bed at home. So as you can see, this is a very thin mat, but whatever, just an overnighter. Alrighty, so my sleeping bag is a goose down. Well, it's not mine, it's my buddy's. Thanks, Vince. But it's down, so I'm gonna give it time to fluff up. I'm actually gonna put the sleeping mat right inside of it to kind of keep it still and from moving all over the place. So we'll just shove this right in there. There we go. And I got a sleeping bag liner that I will slip into first, hop in the sleeping bag on top of the mat, close it up, and call it a night. So we don't have to worry about being cold tonight, that's for sure. So I've decided I'm going to have my fire on this side, the left side of my shelter, right about here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this down a decent amount, and then I'm going to line it with rocks just to protect the roots. Maybe get some kind of reflective backing on it. I'll have to go find some rocks, get the fire set up, and then after that I'll go get some wood. We'll start processing up the wood, and then we'll get the fire going so we can get some coals for cooking the steaks. Cool. Alrighty, so I got myself a little hole dug here. Lined it back with some rocks I found, a little fire reflector. And now I'm actually gonna find a bunch of little rocks, like whatever, and just line the entire bottom of it with stone too, just to save the roots from lighting on fire. Alright, a couple more to just put here, and I'm content with that. Stay hydrated, Kate. Alright, fire pit's done. Got a nice backing here to reflect some heat. Ground's all protected, and I have a nice flat rock here to start my fire on. So that's the next step, is gotta get myself a chopping block, just like a dead log, and then start gathering some firewood and processing it. Get a fire going. Alrighty, coat's got to come off. It's October 19th right now, 8 degrees. It's supposed to get a high of 12. But past 2 days have been kind of rainy and cold, so I couldn't have picked a better day. I'm very happy about that. I mean, whatever. If it rains, it rains. Shouldn't stop you from getting outside, but it is nice to have some sunshine. Alright, I'm going to start processing up some of this wood. So for a saw, I've got by Agua Canyon the Boreal 21 bow saw. All folds into itself. Up it around, handle clicks in. 21 inches, rips through wood. Just rip it! And then for an axe, I couldn't justify spending $200-300 on like a Grants vs. Brooks or something at the time, so I found this one online, Husqvarna. Watch out. But yeah, 30 bucks. Can't go wrong with that, man. It's a nice axe. I haven't yet put any linseed oil on it, but I'll get around to that. I'll just be extra careful with it today. So once I cut this up into bits with the saw, I'll then use the axe to split it, and then to get finer pieces to get the fire going, I got my Mora. Just like your entry-level knife companion, I think it's called. But it's a good knife for bushcraft and stuff. That'll do. So I'm trying to curl it here. A lot of the pieces are falling off, but that's okay because I'll just pick all these up after, and they'll help with the fire steel to get the initial flame going. So I'll just do a couple of these feather sticks, all curled up. Takes a spark better. Do a couple of these. Once I got a couple of those going, I got a little tinder pile over there, and then I've got some a little bit bigger sticks after the tinder pile catches, and then I've got my logs, that couple I've got split. The other ones I've got just as foot long logs, and we'll see how they burn. If I have to split more, I'll split more. But alright, so it's kind of what you're going for there. Little nest of curls. So yeah, knife back, don't forget that. Alright, so I'll do a couple more of these, gather all these shavings, and we'll get this fire going. Alright, I've got my little pile of shavings here. I've got a pile of nice dry dead tinder, a little bit bigger that'll throw in, and then my logs. So I'm going to try and start this with the fire steel, get this on there. Once that starts lighting, throw the tinder pile on, and hope for the best. I think we might be in business here. Just don't want to jump the gun. Oh yeah, that sweet crackling sound. Like Bear Grylls says, you take care of your fire when she's small, and she'll take care of you when she's big. Alright, well, I'm content that this is going to stay lit. I'm going to start processing up some more wood, let this burn down to coals so I can start cooking in a bit. Alright, for this overnighter, I've got 3 Travelers here. Woodhouse Brewing Company, an IPA, 6%. I love IPAs, and the good thing is none of my friends like them, so nobody drinks my IPAs. I have a Hops and Robbers Extra Delicious IPA, which is 5.7%. And I've got this Lake of Bays Brewing Company Flight Plan, it's called, 8%. So that'll be for later tonight. Thinking of having one soon, and then have one with the steak and the veggies. I'm gonna do up red and yellow peppers, garlic, and purple onion in my frying pan. Dice them up real small, and then I'll just, once they're cooked, pour them over the steak. It'll be good. I got 2 ribeyes. I put them in the freezer before I left just to kind of get them down to temperature, because it's pretty warm today, but they're good. And it'll keep its temp until I cook it. If I find it's getting a little defrosted too quick, then I'll just cook it earlier. Fire's going now, so we're good. Alright, so just a little tour. I've got this wood here that I've got to process still. A little chopping block. I've got my fire set up here. Nice back wall on it. Reflect some heat. Don't want to have too big of a fire because it's really tightly knit back in here, but just enough to cook some food on. And I've got my tarp set up, plenty of room. Be nice and warm tonight. A little grill, cook a steak on. It's gonna be a good night, man. Looking good. Grill's heating up. I'm gonna put the steaks on soon. Right on, right on. Alright, time to get these steaks off. Set them both down here. Let them rest for a bit. Look at that. Looking good. Yeah. Meat good. Well, guys, I'm working on the second here. I might have overkilled it with the steak, but you know what? My girlfriend doesn't eat beef, so when I got to the butcher shop, I was like, I'll take two. So a shout out to my girlfriend for picking me these boots up. They're comfortable and I love them. Yeah, it's my birthday in 5 days. It's October 19th now. It's my birthday on the 24th. My girlfriend picked these up for me and they arrived 2 days ago, so I'm stoked I get to come out and put a little dirt on them. Well guys, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my fire for a bit, let that food settle. Went to town on those steaks. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my beer, sit by the fire, relax. It's about 5 o'clock now, so the sun goes down in about an hour and a half. So yeah, just enjoy the night and check back in later on. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Alright, I'm just kind of relaxing in my shelter here. Pretty exhausted now. But it's only 5 o'clock. Whatever. Nothing to do, right? I should probably cut up some more firewood. Got a decent pile over there. Fire's going. Got some good hardwoods, because I'm barely putting any wood on the fire. Put a piece or two on and they burn for a while. Got some honey lemon tea with some debris. Well, I'm just sitting here enjoying the fire. I made myself up a honey lemon tea. It's 10 after 6 right now, and about maybe half an hour tops of daylight left. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. Got quite a bit of firewood over there. That'll do me the night, I'm not worried, and if it doesn't, whatever. I don't need the fire to keep me warm. Yeah, probably just read a bit of my book, relax, and call it a night. Last beer, flight plan, 8%, so pretty much 2 beers. So this is that book I'm reading, Shadow of the Bear by Brian Payton. And if you look here, the book was actually mauled by a bear. Just kidding, that's my obedient dog that did that. So yeah, not even a chapter in and she's ripping it apart. But we're working on that. Yeah, I'm hoping to bring my shepherd out for my next overnighter. I gotta train him a little more. He needs some work. That's for sure. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get in the sleeping bag, read some of this, probably call it a night. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll probably just talk to you in the morning. Well, good morning guys. It's 10 after 6 right now. I just got the fire going again, and I'm gonna start packing up because I gotta get out of here. Got stuff to do. Alrighty guys, gear's all packed up. About 6:40 right now. Just letting this fire burn out before I leave. I'm gonna leave the fire pit though because I'll probably be back to this spot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm looking forward to posting more stuff like this. So, take care.